feeling like I'm Akademiks. Can't ride no whip.
Y'all seen this? This is Diddy talking about his parties in the let me see. Diddy. This is Diddy talking about his parties in the 90s. Y'all gotta see this. Where is it at? He was on Conan O'Brien and he spoke about.
Hey, first you have to listen. I'm giving you the.
Wait, hold on. Can I get the full clip? I'm trying to see if I can get the full clip. Can I get the full clip? I think I'm gonna have to play in 2 clips. All right, check this out. Okay. Now, granted, I do think he's joking, and it's kind of sad that every joke he made, we're gonna just see some truth in it.
A killer party.
Here we go.
A killer party. What's the ingredient? What do you do to make just an amazing killer party? Because mine, I put out the cheese whiz.
Now, to be very clear, Diddy was seen as the, one of the biggest party guys, a party connoisseur. These questions that people are asking him back in the 90s, or actually this was 2002, they're not asking him like, yo, how do you, traffic women? How do you become a creep? They're asking him, how do you have a good time? Because people were hearing about these parties that were wild and lavish and extravagant, over the top, and people were having so much fun. Again, maybe there were talks about some of the stuff we're hearing now, but that wasn't definitely not the public image. That's why I was asked by, of course, Conan O'Brien. And here's the question:
what's the ingredient? What do you do to make just an amazing killer party? Because mine, I put out the cheese whiz. I put on the Paula Anka. No one comes. Wrong move.
See, you're doing the wrong things.
Wrong thing. Okay.
This is what you need to do. Women, beautiful women, of course.
Beautiful women.
Beautiful men for the ladies, of course.
Pause.
Wouldn't it be better if there weren't beautiful men there? There were just a lot of beautiful women, and then just the guy.
No. You have to make. There's enough ladies to go around. You have to make the ladies, give the ladies what they need too. You have to take care of your women.
Take care of the ladies. Okay.
Ladies, yeah.
Gotcha.
So Diddy is insisting that there's beautiful men.
That's good.
Can't force the situation.
Right. What about?
Can't force a square peg into a round hole.
That's the story of my life, my friend.
Okay, you need that.
I wish you had told me that a long time ago.
Well, I'm here now, brother. It's not too late.
What about like celebrities? You have a lot of celebrities. A killer party. What's the?
Okay, then he said.
Okay, first you have to listen. I'm giving you the menu. Okay, let's just take things slow.
The menu.
Okay, it's all right. He's learning. He's learning,
and I'm slow.
Yes.
I'm very slow.
Check it out. This is my man. We go way back, but he hasn't told y'all that. We'll talk about that later.
We go way back.
Way back. But check this out.
When was that, by the way? We'll get to that later. All right.
Okay. Now, we need alcohols.
Right.
Alcohols.
Right. Not just one alcohol.
Alcohols.
Right. Just
Plurals.
different blend. You need
Blends.
the ladies. You need the booze.
You need some water.
For watering plants?
No. No, I don't know if guys have noticed this. Like, a lot of ladies drink water at parties. They just, so if you don't have what they need, they're going to leave.
Right.
Got to keep them there.
Right.
You need locks on the doors.
Okay, this is sounding kind of dangerous now.
It's a little kinky, but
yeah.
Rock with me, but just check it out. You need a lot of heat. A lot of heat. Yeah.
Heat. You mean that physically the place has to be hot?
You don't have no air conditioning.
No air conditioning.
No.
Why is that?
Heat affects the alcohol, and it also affects, everybody gets a little bit more comfortable.
It's a bad clip. The locks on the doors, even if he was joking, kind of makes it seem like he's trying to keep people against their will, or trying to, put into the air they're not free to leave. Also saying that you need it to be hot because the heat affects the alcohol. Sounds like you're trying to have the alcohol, have its side effects upon the people who you're trying to invite over, which is not good either.
Comfortable and loose. Builds up a nice little sweat.
That just sounds disgusting. What are you talking?
Depends on the way you look at it.
Depends. Oh, people start gets kind of sexy. Is that what you're saying? Physically, the place has to be hot.
You don't have no air conditioning.
No air conditioning.
No.
Why is that?
Heat affects the alcohol, and it also affects, like, you know, everybody gets a little bit more comfortable and loose. Builds up a nice little sweat.
That just sounds disgusting. What are you doing?
Now, we do have to remind ourselves who Diddy was, right? So Diddy went to college. I think it was Howard. Diddy was a guy who was like, you know, his knack wasn't necessarily being a musician or something like that. His knack was marketing. His knack was kind of like figuring it out, getting people to want the experience, the lifestyle that he was either portraying or trying to showcase. So again, this is the type of person we're dealing with. We're not just dealing with the guy who is, you know, just not in that position at all. Just to be fair.
Depends on the way you look at it.
Depends. Oh, people start getting it gets kind of sexy. Is that what you're saying?
Okay. So yeah, do I think this is weird? I think in hindsight, everything he said about having fun is gonna be weird. I think he was trying to be edgy here. However, you just can't discount the fact that what he just described seemingly could be something that he maybe practiced later on, or maybe even before this video where he's kind of indulging in freak off. So it's the nature of the beast, man. Nature of the beast. Okay. We'll talk about Diddy.
Yeah, that's crazy. But the feds, they also revealed that they got photos and videos of Diddy freak-offs.
When they did that raid, you understand? What they did was, prior to the raid, they reviewed that civil lawsuit. And that civil lawsuit told, Cassie's civil lawsuit was LeRod had already did it. LeRod hadn't did his yet, did he? Did LeRod do his lawsuit before the raid or after the raid?
Oh, before.
Yeah. So what they did was they reviewed both of those civil lawsuits and found that there was some criminal activity in those lawsuits. We spoke that on Art of Dialogue. We spoke about that on your show. I said if they really wanted him, all they had to do was review those civil lawsuits. And once they find the criminal activity in those, they could bring him in. Now, did the Federal Bureau of Investigation in Miami do it? No, they didn't. Did California do it? No, they did not. The Southern District of New York, they took it upon themselves and put on that raid and everything based on the information they found in Cassie lawsuit and the information they found in Little Rod lawsuit. But all this is bigger than Diddy. It's bigger than Diddy, bro. Because you know who else they was doing investigation on during that whole time period? It was the mayor and the politicians in New York City. They turn around and give him the key to the city. All the mayor people that he brought on here in New York City are all resigning. They all resigning. People ain't gonna tie this together, but if you look at it, you have to say, because of Mayor Adams and his relationship with Diddy, it brought on the Southern District of New York to start investigating Diddy on civil lawsuits that was put against him. Because the feds is going after all these politicians in New York City.
Yeah, the feds revealed that, anybody that, participated in any, criminal behavior at his freak-off.
I disagree. Bruh, we got to stop thinking that Diddy was a freaky ass nigga. We gotta stop thinking like there is like some crazy like conspiracy and he knows 20 more names. Bro, if Diddy was as well connected as we think, he wouldn't be fucking with a ratchet like motherfucking Carisha. You get what I'm saying? Bro, you'd be fucking with supermodels. Bro, he was fucking, after Cassie, he was fucking ratchets. Like, come on, like, did he just freaky, bro? Like, come on, put it like this. If you look at, what's the dude who got taken down from Toronto or like from Canada? Peter Nygard. See this freaky ass nigga right here? This one freaky ass nigga. But he was fucking with them supermodels. Like, look, see, wait, he only got 11 years? What the fuck? I don't know what the fuck they got going on with him. But anyway, his thing was like, him and even Epstein and like, they would try to use their influence over like high profile people. Bruh, Diddy was fucking with Saucy Santana's, allegedly. I don't know, allegedly. I don't know, that nigga get on me. Pause. Bruh, if Diddy was well connected, you don't have Carisha in the freak off, trust me. That nigga would have been having a freak off with Kim K, having a freak off with motherfucking J-Lo now. He would have been having like a real high level freak off. And he wouldn't be hanging around niggas like Little Rod. Like, no disrespect. Like, I think people really are trumping it up. I'm not saying Diddy didn't learn that behavior from a lot of other freaky ass niggas in the industry, but the mere fact that people think that Diddy was providing a safe haven or providing like, yo, Eric Adams, you want to go fuck like, you know what I mean? You want to go in the freak off, come here? Nah, I don't think that at all. I think people are eager to put him on the level of Jeffrey Epstein, and we have no proof of Diddy. You see, the thing with Jeffrey Epstein, he was putting these politicians and high-profile fucking Prince of England or whatever, he was putting them on jets. He was putting them on his private flight and bringing them to his island. There's a record of this. We have no record that Diddy was really intricately dealing with these other men of power and facilitating them. So really, I want to think that if anything, Diddy was, he was just facilitating his rap folks. Like, oh, yo, Fab, let's go party. Like, you facilitating Fabulous. Now, I'm not saying Fabulous partook, but the Fab, like, it's not the Jeffrey Epstein, oh, yo, we had Trump come here, we had Bill Clinton come. No. So I think all that's trumped up.
They're going to pursue.
Listen here. The mayor here take like 15 spoons of sugar in his coffee. So it's all a possibility.
Do you think there's any celebrities on those tapes?
Bro, he gave celebrity parties. So what you think?
Now, I agree with that. I think there's celebrities on the tape. I don't think there's powerful people. It's two different things. I don't believe there's politicians. I don't believe there's high-powered individuals that felt, comfortable enough with Diddy to go do all that shit at his crib. Not saying they don't do it, but I don't think high-profile individuals were doing it there.
I think they're not telling the whole truth, is that because of the situation in Miami and the situation in California, and they closed the clubs like 2 a.m., 3 a.m. or something like that, that Justin and Christian was bringing big vans of girls and people back to the mansion and giving parties and stuff like that. And a lot of those stuff were their parties. A lot of that shit was their parties. They wasn't always Puff parties. It was his son's parties.
I agree with that.
Good point. They said some of these freak-offs will last for days.
That's where they're going to get him on the sex trafficking thing. Especially like if he was traveling and doing it, That's where the sex trafficking come at. That you hiring sex workers to come and have sex with your girl, that's crazy. That's some Hollywood that I don't even know, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy. But they also claiming that, you know, Diddy, he'll give ecstasy to his victims to keep them obedient.
Then they have to bring those witnesses in there. That's going to be something hard to prove. Unless Lil Rob or Lil Cat or Cassie state that was something that happened. That's how the prosecutor's going to prove that.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think Diddy used to probably like bribe younger artists with that. Like, you know, with all due respect, you know, even let's say Meek Mill. I'm truthfully, I don't think he fucked Meek Mill, right? But like, do I think that the way Meek's been acting, it makes me feel like he's been in a sexual situation with Diddy. Not saying he fucked Diddy or Diddy fucked him, but I think he fucked a bitch at Diddy's crib, clearly, because he just can't say the simplest thing. Bro, I've never had sex around that man or at his property. That's all niggas want to know. So I think some of that happened where Diddy used to put rappers who maybe he was interested in signing or doing business with, he used to like put them on to girls, be like, oh no, or instruct girls to fuck them. And really, those rappers are looking at him like, oh no, Diddy's the man. Like, bro, like whatever he says goes, while all he did was instruct a prostitute he's already paying to have sex with some guy. You know what I mean? So yeah. I actually believe that. Anyway, Ray J actually spoke on News Nation about why people haven't spoken about Diddy.
Has known Diddy most of his life. He considers him a mentor as well as one of his closest friends. He has not spoken out since Diddy's arrest. Joins us now. Appreciate you taking the opportunity.
What's up, Chris? How you doing?
I'm good, and I'm happy to meet you. Thank you. What do you want people to know about how these allegations hit you? Had you ever thought you would hear this about the man?
I didn't. And I think it's a different time in this game. And, you know, when you look at our mentors and the people that have kind of shaped this culture, it's important to acknowledge the mistakes that they've made, and we have to hold everybody accountable for what they've done. But I don't think this is a time to tear anybody down, right? Instead, it's a time for this industry and everybody that's going through this and seeing this to learn from the mistakes and create a roadmap for the future of the industry together, right? In unity. I think that's the next plan that I think needs to be put in play. And with all the allegations and everything that's been going on, it is definitely shaking this industry up. So the importance of unity right now, I think, is the key to a positive future.
Why do you think we haven't heard from anyone until now?
You know, I just feel like a lot of people are in shock. A lot of people are dealing with it in their own way. But in times like these, I mean, we should come together. We should talk about it as a community. It's easy to divide and point fingers, but unity is where you build. You can have a stronger future for the culture. I mean, Diddy's been an icon for decades. We've all listened to his music. We've all been around him, that at least in my era, and have looked up to him. And in this situation, it's super unfortunate, but it's important to learn a lesson right now, and ensure the next generation understands how to move differently with transparency and integrity. And I think transparency and integrity moving forward should be non-negotiable.
I hear you, and look, we need that in every culture. You hear and may know what I hear, which is people aren't coming out because they either suspected this about him or they don't want to have any connection to him. And then I guess there's another group who's worried they're going to get pulled in, which is one of the suggestions from prosecutors. When you were with him, you had to have heard the kinds of things that other people heard about what Diddy could be about on the dark side, and excesses of his. What did you make of what you heard, and what did you ever see for yourself that gave you an opinion about what he was about?
Well, for myself, and I think a lot of other people in this industry, I mean, it's all a shock because, you know, we've never seen the stuff that's being said and the stuff that people are finding out. Like, I've never been in rooms that people are
all right, let me, I don't know why, every time I hear people talk about this shit, man, I feel like, and I get it, bro. People care about their own self mortality with this. Listen, half the people ain't talking about this because number one, they're a little bit in shock. I'm gonna keep it a being with you. I think about 50%. Like, and I know they're gonna clip the fuck out of this, but I'm being honest with you. I talk to these niggas behind the scene. Again, I have a platform where I gotta go speak in front of the public every time. You have celebrities who don't have to speak in front of the public and could just conveniently not speak. When things like this, that if they really told you their real opinion, you would probably try to cancel them. From everybody I've talked to, I would probably say even about 60%. I think 60% of this industry and again, this is just me just spitballing here. So, because I don't know the actual number. I think about 60% of this industry, it's not that they don't think, Diddy ain't do nothing, but they all think that what Diddy got caught up on is some shit that they feel like they've either done or is completely normal, which is freak parties. Like, a lot of these niggas are doing these freak parties, bro. Like, granted, they might not have 1,000 bottles of baby oil, but like, these niggas are all passing around the same women. They're all hearing from their guy, oh, you had a threesome with her. They're trying to put her now in an orgy. Like, bro, they're doing this stuff, bro. Like, it's happening, right? A lot of these guys, you'll hear, you could tell who's who somewhat, because you'll hear them turn the argument into, so are we saying flying out a girl is a crime? Bro, nah, right? You know what I mean? Like, they're almost more confused about why Diddy was charged more than them saying that behavior, or maybe the women who are involved, that person's just not consenting, right? So, yeah, a lot of people are quiet about it, or a lot of people, are acting like they never heard about it before. Bro, Ray J been in this industry since a kid. Ray J's heard about rumors with Diddy. Not saying he knows as a fact, but he's heard of rumors, bro. He's heard about these random rumors. And again, for everybody who's in this industry or who's involved, and I'm just talking about just music wise, I don't think many people at this point care about Diddy as opposed to they care about their own conduct. This whole Diddy thing is like a reminder to like a lot of these dudes. And also the reason why they're quiet, most of these rappers know like 5 girls who are like popular on the scene. Remember I was telling you about the Ruby Rose thing? I'm not saying Ruby Rose is one of them. But these rappers all fuck the same women. Like, with all due respect, Cassie, there's like 3 famous dudes that she supposedly had fucked. Remember, it was Ryan Leslie she was fucking before Diddy. She cheated on Diddy with Kid Cudi allegedly, and then the trainer. But there was some other dudes. So again, here's what I'm saying: this industry is predicated around the same women revolving and having sex with the same men. So when you hear some real freaky ass nigga shit, Diddy not the only one. If they all fucking the same girls, let's say this one girl like her booty ate and her toes tickled, and I don't know, likes you shitting on her chest. By the way, I'm not saying that's a person. I'm just making something up. If that's the case, though, you don't think that person, if that person did that with girl A, then girl A goes over by Future, and then girl A goes over by, I don't want to just throw people under the bus. you don't think that they have a little bit of knowledge of what the fuck going on? Like, come on, bro. Like, yeah, of course they do. You know. Again, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not knocking anyone who ain't speaking up, even if yeah, they might look guilty, because from what I've heard, a lot of people are talking to lawyers. Like, a lot of people are talking to lawyers. Seeing a report come out. Diddy. Hold on. It was like, like, apparently, like, his peers are all like, looking towards attorneys. Not that they did something, but just to be safe. Like, they're looking at this stuff. Like, nobody wants to be involved. You got to remember, these accusations at point was civil and just allegations, and now it's a criminal suit. You have this one Twitter user who says that, they say Kim Kardashian lawyer hit them with a cease and desist after they posted a video where someone suggested that she might be under FBI investigation for blackmail, drugging men, and possibly being involved in the infamous Diddy tapes. It said their threats and intimidations are pointless. Nothing can stop what's about to unfold. Let me be clear. If I suddenly go silent, I'm not suicidal. I've become a target of Balenciaga's most powerful partner. Yeah. Look, it says from Christina at KardashianJenner.com. It says, hey, dear Sir Madame, I'm an attorney for Kim Kardashian, and I write that you immediately cease and desist from publishing false and defamatory statements on X account Shadow of Ezra about my client. Your post as detailed in the attachment letter plays a video and that makes a slew of false, disturbing statements, including that Miss Kardashian is being investigated by the FBI, blah, blah, blah. By the way, I like this move. I ain't gonna lie. Normally I would say, yo, damn, Kim K looking guilty. Bro, these days, niggas want to throw you into the fire or make these allegations and act like it's true. I see why Kim K is like, don't bring my name into it or I will sue the fuck out of you. So I'm actually not that mad that, this is where it's at. For the Kardashians, they're like, yo, bro, leave us out of that Diddy shit. We got a lot of money on the table. And I ain't gonna lie, like, shit, I've thought about, and shit, I guess I'm not knocking them because I got a list of motherfuckers that I'm finna sue too. I was waiting for a couple high profile people to say some bullshit about me. I ain't gonna lie, I'm finna sue a couple people as well. But anyway, yeah, people don't want to be involved in this, man. People don't want to be involved or they don't want to be accused. And this is why you're seeing these cease and desist, and I completely understand. 100%.
Talking about, and I never knew they existed. And a lot of people in the industry can agree with me on that sense. Like, you all wanted to go and have a good time at a Diddy party, and you wanted to be inspired. You wanted to go out and have a good time, and then you wanted to go the next day to work, and you wanted to work hard in this good vibe, and so to see where we are now, I just think everybody is still trying to digest it and still trying to understand it. And even though, there's still allegations and it's not anything that's
just allegation
factual yet, but it's hurtful and it's confusing to a lot of people. I mean, we all grew up, listening to Puff and Bad Boy, and they represented success and resilience, but it comes with responsibility. And when people fall, right now we just need to use it as a moment to reflect, not to criticize, but find a better way to move forward as leaders, individuals, in this.
Yeah, like Ray J kind of saying the same thing you'll hear from most people in the industry. Yo, let me tell you this. Bruh, I would probably say 80% of the industry don't give two fucks about Cassie, my nigga. 80%, bro. Bro, that's why I was saying 60% of niggas is just like, yo, damn, we just gotta move different. But like, nigga, like, most people in rap is looking at this like, oh shit, our regular way of dealing with having fun, these sex parties, these wild orgies, these, yo, we have the power dynamic because we are whoever, so these bitches gonna get down with the program. That's what's fucked up. Like, half of these people don't give a fuck about Cassie. You get what I'm saying? You know what's funny about it? About like 30% of these rappers, they beating their bitch too. No, I know it's gonna sound crazy. They be like, oh my God, Diddy did what? Because of the video with Diddy beating the chick. Man, these niggas beating their girl too, bro. Like, they don't give a fuck, but they gonna do the oh my God type of shit. So yeah, like they're putting on this like false type of, care shit because they realize what it is. You know what I mean? I'm just telling y'all the truth. Nigga, they don't give a fuck about Cassie, bro. Like, bro, I talk to these niggas. They don't. Yo, when I talk to these niggas privately, bro, not one of them say, I feel bad for Cassie. You know what all of them say? Damn, that nigga Diddy stupid as hell, man. Damn, why you ain't stop? Damn, nigga. Damn, nigga, like, mad at them say, yo, damn, why you pay that bitch? Like, yo, damn. Bro, these niggas do not feel bad for Cassie. I'm telling you the facts, bro. When I mean niggas, I'm not even only talking about men. The industry, what you hear publicly is not what they saying privately, bro. Some of them think that like Shorty backdoored him. Some of them is like, yo, damn, why she going that hard to get him in jail? Bro, nobody's feel. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, okay? Anyway. I didn't want to watch this.